are tuned in with Roland Dunn and Zachary Attaway and Hunter Cole with Roland's Rumbling Rambles. We're going to be finding the cube roots of negative 64i.
Now, since negative 64 has an I next to it, we know that that's the y. And since there's no x given, 0 is assumed to be the x.
Amen.
So 0 minus 64i. Now, we have to find the magnitude. To find the magnitude, you take the square root of a squared plus b squared. So, 0 squared plus negative 64 squared. And that equals 64. Excuse me. Now, that's your r. Now we have to find theta.
Now you would have to find theta. To find theta, you'll be finding the arctan, which will be x over y. Y over x. Excuse me. Y over x. Had a little mistake there, but please excuse me. Which will be 64 over 0. But you will notice that that would usually be known as an undefined fraction. But here in trigonometry, we know that that will be on the y-axis down at the angle of 270.
Now we found our angle. So we're going to put it all together. So we're going to have 64 CIS of 270 degrees. But we're finding a cube root. So we have to take the cube root of this. And when we take the cube root, we're going to do the cube root of 64, which is 4 CIS. And then you divide, or you multiply the angle times the root. So 270 times 1/3 is 90 degrees. And we know that the cosine of 90 degrees
is 0.
Is 0. And then the sine of 90 degrees
is 1.
I. Alright, and now we're going to distribute, which gives us 4i. But that's just one of the roots. We got to find 2 more.
But wait, there's more.
Of course, always. For just half the price. I'm just kidding. Alright, so now, to find the second and third roots, we're going to divide 360 by 3, because we're finding the cube root. Okay? 3. So 360 divided by 3 is 120. So we're going to add 120 to our angle, which is 90. So that means 4 CIS, 210 degrees. So we're going to find a cosine of 210, and that is, let me look on my little answer sheet here. Radical 3 over 2.
Good job, Hunter. Thank you
Thank you, Hunter. And then the sine of 210 degrees. It's not on my sheet, but I'm just going to say that it's negative 1/2.
Has to be.
It's got to be. And now we're going to distribute. So that's going to be x2, and this is x1. And now, to find the third angle, we're going to add 120 to this now. So that means we're going to have 4 CIS 330. And the cosine of 330 is negative root 3 over 2. And then sine of 330 is negative 1/2. Excuse me. Sorry. There we go.
Don't forget your eyes.
Now we're going to distribute. And that is how you find the cube root of negative 64i. This is Zach.
And this is Roland.
And Hunter Cole.
And we're signing out.